world. Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a f who my opponent is. Into this game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down to just one of the places.
Takes flight. Oh, down. You'll clear the deck. Deck cleared. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Well, Grant, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say. The year is just getting started. You just never know about injuries, trades, chemistry, how it all comes together. So I think most players aren't too concerned with the standings just yet.
Now Atlanta's starting five. The perimeter pair is Bogdanovich and Hunter. John Collins out there with a Kongwu. And it's Young in at the one spot.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. Don't come across them that often.
Pass to a Kongwu. Now here's Young. 6 on the shot clock. Got it.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Morant driving inside. Doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
And we're about a minute into the first. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team.
On defense, the Grizzlies. Here's Young.
With long arms and great footwork, Ja Morant is a constant threat to your shot. In the 2021 playoffs, Trae Young was unreal, leading the Atlanta Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals. The first round series against the Knicks was memorable.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Good, and the setup by Morant.
So many teams are loading up on big wings who can shoot it. Dillon Brooks, he fits that bill.
Young against Morant. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. Brooks with the rebound. And Smitty, Trae Young in New York, electric against the Knicks.
He was, B.A. He was taunting the crowd in the Mecca. We saw another level of Trae Young, the ability to be the man in a series, doing it on the biggest stage in New York City.
And the second free throw is good. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
They are out of rhythm, 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
He's a smooth athlete. Even on a straight dunk, you can see Jaren's ease of movement in the air.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Kongwu. Oh, Adams with the block. Hunter against Brooks. Tries yet again. Hunter can't get it to go. Memphis leading. Adams with a screen on Young. Pass to Brooks. Launches it. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Picked up by a Kongwu. Collins, a good look. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires for three. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I just love the ball move.
Collins with a screen on Morant. Knocked loose. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Young with it, guarded by Morant. Morant against Young. Pass to Hunter. Oh, Brooks with the steal. To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. So for the Hawks. Knocks it loose. On the wing, Jones. The kick out to Williams. The 3-ball. Rebounded by the Hawks. Well, Smitty with Morant. His ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Outside Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the fight.
Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Harris from outside the arc. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Jones. Here's Aldama. Favors covering. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Williams against Griffin. Pass to Aldama. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Jones against DiVincenzo. There's a screen by Favors. Pass to Griffin. 5 on the clock. For 3, DiVincenzo. Here's Favors. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he threw the foul, and he'll go to the line.
And Favors with those broad shoulders takes up a lot of space going up to shoot.
And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club. The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Jones drives in. Williams from long range. And again, Memphis no good. Now the Hawks with it. A 12-point game. Inside. And there's Favors. That one's good. On the assist by DiVincenzo.
Favors can really hurt you from inside the paint. If he gets the ball in a good spot, he has the size and length needed to bury the shot.
To the left side wing. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. They set the pick. Pass to Aldama. To the wing on the left. Here's Watford. There's the three. No good that time. And so it's Memphis earning this break in the action, up 10. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Adams finds Morant. And here's Bain. Back to Morant. Outside Bain. The three. Here's Adams. Back to Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
Well, you ask any team like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Pass to Brooks. Three-pointer. And again, Memphis no good. The Hawks trailing. Here's Collins. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Morant, the pass to Adams. That one goes. Count it.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
There's Young with the three. Counted from distance. Young's got 7 points.
Pulling up off the bounce, just another tool Young uses to create separation.
Morant against Young. Right side Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And the Hawks call time here. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark is checked in for Adams, and it's Jones in for Ja Morant. Here's Young. Really had his troubles in that loss to San Antonio. Just couldn't find his rhythm. Pass to Bogdanovich. Picked up by Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the assist numbers don't jump out at you. But he has great court vision at all times. Runs the pick and roll well and is shifty in the paint.
A good shooter from the line, Bogdanovich welcomes these chances. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
It's stolen by Hunter. Outside Young. Over Jones. And And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Hunter. Young's got 7 now in this quarter. Jones, the pass to Clark. Collins with the rebound.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Bogdanovich finds Young. Puts up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the inside. Stolen by Collins. And now the Hawks on the break. And here's Hunter from the arc, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Good awareness from Hunter. Puts himself in a position to finish that play.
Timeout called. Memphis. Checked in for Jones. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team. And Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Here's Young. Here's Collins. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Very hard not to foul a guy who's in constant motion. Collins once again bringing the energy.
Favors checked in for Atlanta. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. He shoots it. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Down low. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Morant against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Hunter. Collins outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Offensive board. Favors with a screen on Bane. Young from long range. Knocks down the triple. Young's got 12.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Jackson on the wing. The 3 is up. Hunter with the rebound. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him. Atlanta making some changes here. Kuminga, he's checked in for John Collins. Harris comes in for Hunter. And it's DiVincenzo in for Trae Young. There's a screen by Kuminga. DiVincenzo, pass to Kuminga. Right side, Bogdanovich. And the 3 off target. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. With some arc. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Pass to Kuminga. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Favors finds Griffin. And here's Kuminga for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Memphis leading. Left side Jones. Oh, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Just another example of losing concentration. His 4th turnover of the evening. He has to start protecting the ball better.
Got a piece of it. Jones against DiVincenzo. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Watford. No good with the triple.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
DiVincenzo against Jones. Pass to Kuminga. Fades back. It's rebounded by Memphis. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Williams' shot is good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
DiVincenzo against Jones. DiVincenzo can't hit. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Jones, the pass to Williams. From outside, off the mark. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Williams from long range. He drops it from range. Williams has gotten a 2nd bucket on the night.
The defense fell asleep on the inbounds play and totally forgot about the perimeter jumper. The offense burned them there.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody.
Listen, right now their offense reminds me of a big old great buffet with balance running smoothly, and they're serving a barbecue chicken and macaroni and cheese.
And let's take a... Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
On the floor for Atlanta, Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Bogdanovich team up in the backcourt. And it's a Kongwu in at the center position. Shot clock at 6. Jackson, pass to Jones. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Young. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
Bain against Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Outside Hunter. Here's Okongwu. Adams covering. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. Morant's got 15.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Brooks defending. Baseline try. Got a hand on it.
On the block shot, Dillon won't beat you with length, but he does have good lift off the floor.
And the dunk by Jackson.
They're really dictating. The tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Boy, this Hawks squad is struggling. Young, the pass to Collins. Throws it up high. And Collins with the slam.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. And then Morant with the dunk.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Bogdanovich against Bain. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
And they'll get another chance. Here's Hunter. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
Aggressive inside. When Hunter attacks, good things happen. Love the initiative.
Free throw good. Hunter.
And when it comes to DeAndre Hunter, there's no question he's a skilled player. He has just struggled to remain healthy.
Watford's checked in for Memphis. Williams comes in for Brooks. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Favors is checked in.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
And it's certainly been a tough beginning to Hunter's career in regards to his injury history, Smitty.
It has, B.A., and hopefully this is all behind him. He just wants to show he can be counted on and be a key contributor for his team.
Favors with a screen on Bain. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, Adams with the block.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Bogdanovich against Bain. Here's Young. It's on target from the high post. Young's got 18 points in the game.
And this is Young's game. He's a shooter and someone that looks to score often.
Here's Watford. Collins defending. Pass to Watford. Now Young with a steal. Inside. Favors. And the dunk by Favors.
Favors will never turn down a chance to dunk it. A powerful presence who really intimidates defenders with his athleticism.
Timeout called. Memphis. Some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Adams. Brooks comes in for Williams. And it's Jones in for Morant. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Kuminga, he's checked in for John Collins. Griffin comes in for Hunter. Harris is checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's DiVincenzo in for Trae Young.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Jones against DiVincenzo. Here's Kuminga. That one falls. For Memphis, they've gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
And there's Kuminga. That one's good on the assist by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd assist of the night. Jones with the ball. Picked up by Griffin. Jones in the post. Working on Griffin. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Jaren Jackson, I think about his mobility on the defensive end. He can dart out to the perimeter shooters and recover to the paint better than most guys his size. He's already a skilled defender, but recently Jaren Jackson Jr. has stepped up his game. He causes nightmares for shooters now.
DiVincenzo against Jones. Harris, a screen on Jones. Harris on the wing. Launches a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Oh, got a piece of it. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Williams comes in for Brooks. And it's Conchar in for Bain. So, Smitty, what do you attribute Jackson Jr.'s defensive growth to?
You know, B.A., I think a lot of it is his focus. He's keeping his eye on the shooters, but it's also just confidence. He's more sure of himself than ever. This Hawks squad looking to get back to their winning ways. Had a stretch not long ago of 10 straight playoff appearances.
Griffin passes to Kuminga. And a 2-handed jam!
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. To the middle. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Dante DiVincenzo. The first free throw is good.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half. DiVincenzo, the pass to Harris. Back to DiVincenzo. Kuminga with a screen on Jones. For 3, here's Harris. Not going to go that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Left side, Williams. That one is off. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. Atlanta is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Favors. Now DiVincenzo. To the inside. 3 seconds left. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. And it's Aldama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jones against Young. Pass to Conchar. Williams on the wing. Here's Aldama. Just 5 to shoot. His first shot attempt. Conchar can't hit.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Outside Jones. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
On target from range. Young's got 11 in the second half.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Jones, the pass to Williams. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Down low. Back to Jones. Pass to Williams. Up and in on the layup.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Griffin.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Hunter. Pass to Young. Here's the three. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
Having a monster night from beyond the arc. He had 2 bombs in the first half, now 3 more since.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
The Hawks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Bogdanovich finds Collins. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Morant. And he's going for the oop here. Pass to Jackson. The ball's knocked loose. Outside Bogdanovich. And they recover it. Six on the shot clock. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Young inside, pounded by Morant. Clock at 4. Hunter passes to Bogdanovich.
And after just a fantastic first half, he's really having trouble finding that shooting stroke.
Here's Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 12 points here in the second half.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Hunter passes to Young. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Grizzlies on D. Outside Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Okongwu.
This is what Steven Adams is known for. A fantastic defensive player with terrific instincts.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smith.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
And they're on the break. Here's Hunter. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Grizzlies.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
Ooh, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. They're in front by 18. There's 1:26 left to play in the fourth quarter. Goes up off the inbound. And the nice layup by Young. Young's got 10 points in the quarter.
Whether it's on the drive or from the outside, Trae Young is a problem, a dangerous scorer.
To the inside. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Morant. Morant's got his 9th assist of the game now. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Payne against DiVincenzo. Inside. Young misses. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 12-4 run. To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Outside Young. Nails it from 3. Young's got 31 points.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
To the floor for the Hawks, Griffin.
19 seconds left in the fourth. Kuminga finds Harris. DiVincenzo with it. Unable to get that one. Morant with a defensive effort. There's Jackson with the 3, and that one falls.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jaron, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaron. Congrats on your success.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
green Chevy, gave it good. Alligator train.
Let me see you bounce right to left and let your show. Hey, let your show. Yo, just let your show. Hey, get it right. Two-step and let your show. Hey, let your show. Hey, just let your show. Hey, let me see you bounce right to left and let your show. Hey, let your show. Hey, let your show. Hey, get it right. Two-step and let your show. Yo, just let your show. Hey, let your show.
Lean. I get your shoulder, lean.